Good evening, Sydelle Zove, Harts Ridge Road. I want to thank the county professionals for their update. However, I will once again raise a concern, as I did in the past, about the upstream source of the stormwater runoff that is causing the dissolution of the limestone soils. Putting tax dollars into repairing the sinkholes in Butler Pike, that's great, it has to be done. But what is anyone doing, any entity doing, to address the stormwater runoff that caused the dissolution of the karst soils, the limestone soils that resulted in the sinkholes? What is happening upstream through the entire area? And as you no doubt know, there is a very substantial stormwater management system that begins behind the Jehovah's Witness temple that fronts onto Butler Pike. There's a system that begins there and runs all the way to the railroad tracks. And then to the east, to the northeast, there are stormwater basins that drain the community around Woodbine Way, a large stormwater basin there that drains to the railroad tracks, to the embankment that supports the railroad tracks. So there is a tremendous amount of water that is collecting and entering the creek bed, whatever you want to call it, natural or man-made creek bed that runs along the base of the railroad embankment. And that's the water that dissolved the limestone soil. So what are we doing? What are you doing? What is the county doing? Anyone else? What is happening to address the source of the water that is causing the dissolution of the soils?
And I'm going to ask the county, because obviously we can't have any of our township engineering or anyone go onto that property, so we're not privy to what's happened since it's been closed.
I think just to be clear, so the purview of the county is Butler Pike, and so we have no jurisdiction over anything, any private property, any property up the stream. So
I understand that. And I filed a citizen's complaint with the Public Utility Commission, and there was an on-site meeting on June 14th, I think it was. And you know, we heard everyone there. There were a few dozen people there from a variety of agencies who said, it's not within our purview. But then who's going to address the source of the water? If it's not the county, and it's not the Railroad Administration, and it's not Norfolk Southern, and it's not Whitemarsh Township, and it's not the Commonwealth, whose responsibility is it to look at the source of the problem? Because we could very well spend millions. I mean, the PennDOT spent $2.2 million to fix the sinkholes on Plymouth Road. I don't know what this is going to cost, but we could very well literally sink taxpayer dollars into repairing Butler Pike and addressing the sinkholes in that immediate vicinity of the railroad bridge and have a repeat of the problem because we haven't dealt with the source, the triggering mechanism. That's what it's called. The runoff is the triggering mechanism that has caused the dissolution of the karst soils. Obviously, we're not going to get an answer tonight, but somebody needs to look at that. I understand it's private property. Not all of it. I think the stormwater basin that collects all the water from the Woodbine Way community, that is some kind of designated natural area, and maybe it's governed by a homeowner association. I don't know. Maybe someone's supposed to be cleaning that out from time to time. I don't know. But there is a lot of water pouring into the area along the base of the railroad tracks, and that's what caused this soil to give way. And that water is not disappearing. If anything, because of additional development that's proposed in the area, it is going to get worse.
Thank you.
Yep.
Are there any other public comments? Yeah, come forward. You just this.